Hi, everybody. It's your friendly neighborhood hangar Robin here. Welcome aboard the P-40 Lafayette. Rank 2, battle rating 2.7 for the French. Yes, and I figure since we're going to be getting a French Cobra in the battle pass, and this you can get absolutely for free in the warbond shop, why not break out an old video I got showing what this thing can do, so those of you that are working on your battle pass can see if you want to have a double dose of the French. Yeah, personally, I love this thing. I didn't get it for free in the warbond, so yeah, I bought it with some of my Build-A-Bear money because, yeah, I don't like really French birds very much. It's Sparky Spanos and little 7.5 pew pew pew. No, I wanted some Freedom launchers. And oh, yes, this thing does get the job done. And since I don't think we've covered them, it's time to get educated. Oh, yes. This Get Educated covers all of the P40s. The B, the C, the D, whatever. I don't even keep up with how damn many freaking P40s we got in this game. Good Lord, they just keep popping up like mushrooms. Soon everybody's going to have a damn P40. Except Japan. Gaijin, give us the damn Burma Hawk so we can recreate that picture with the Japanese B-17. That would be so cool. Oh, yes. So how do you fly a P-40? Number one, no damn lawn mowing. Yes, I know it's an Allison engine and they're not made for high altitude. That does not mean you fly in a straight line towards the bad guy. I don't know how many times I've seen that stupidity and it always just burns my bacon. No, you need to get at least like 3,500 to 4,500. Then you can start engaging. Remember, speed is life, altitude is life insurance. Don't lawn mow. You got nowhere to go when you're stuck on the ground. Yeah, don't do that. Number two, you are not a Spitfire. Stop it. Just stop it. I've had these things try to turn fight me when I'm in a zero. I mean, good God, really? Remember the words of Claire Chenault. Never dogfight in a P-40. You friggin' zoom in there, you attack, you get out of the way, you reset, then you go back. No, you do not sit there doing donuts in P-40s. There are a few things that you can outturn, but there are not that many of them. And the more you turn, the more speed you're going to bleed. So, yeah, don't do that. Number three, watch the compression. This thing ain't as bad as some birds. You're not going to be likely to lawn dart in it. But that rudder does get kind of fat once you get up to about 570, 580. So just keep that in mind when you're doing your booms and your zooms, that it is going to get a little fat when you get this thing wound up pretty good. So just be ready for it. But if you know what's coming, it's not that hard to deal with. So I hope you enjoy this match with me and Joe, who is working on one of his alt accounts, if I remember correctly, in a big Sven. Yeah, he was spamming the Swedes because, of course, it's Sweden and everybody spams the Swedes. Not surprising. And I took out my beautiful baguette hawk and had myself a lovely time. And I hope you have a lovely time watching this video, and I hope to see you up there in the clouds. Have a good one, y'all.
Using this account. Yeah. Although I will say, if you are going to do this, although...
oh, thank you. Tasty float.
Don't use Sweden. I know I'm using Sweden right now.
Few times.
Yep, exactly that. I've been spending half my time during this fucking grind sitting in waiting times.
Well, that's a bad idea, but I'm doing it anyway.
Oh no.
The Great Baron did like, I think... And you
oh, not a bad idea. Freedom! French fried Freedomcals.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
He's flying with Lafayette.
Yes, he is.
Oh, no, not taking head on. Nope.
Yeah, I've done about 6 or 7 of these sorts for cats. I don't use them after, but I try not to club too hard. It's very hard to
That's why you chose Sweden.
Yes. I mean, once I get up in the BR ranges, I'm not as bothered.
Japsia, you come here. You bring dishonor to family. You come here.
Oh no. This is funny. A Chinese K-61 and a French P-40F are chasing a Japanese Corsair. Gotta love that.
Yes! I smack him. He bring dishonor to family.
We've got another 109 coming in. Kia 61's probably going to get it. There we go.
I don't care.
Same.
I don't want to friggin' prop hang and stall out for that 109.
At least
I have to say, I love this P-40. It is just such a good little birdie. And he is putting on agitation smoke.
yeah. At least, oh my Jesus. He has 1,200 games in the BF1 which is what I'm guessing he's flying. That is just
Good
sad.
grief.
I mean, I've seen
His entire team is dead, so agitation smoke's not going to help him any.
I have seen worse. I've seen a guy with like 4K games in a fucking E1.
Key 61, what are you doing? You do not need to be climbing. That's not a good move. Good Lord, we've only lost 2 guys.
Mm-hmm. Well, 3. Well, technically...
Well, that was a fail
Yeah.
squad, though. We don't count that because they TK'd each other, acting like idiots. So, technically, we've only lost 1 guy.
Exactly.
That wasn't fail squad. Yeah. I can see why the queue time's just a wee bit long. Just a little bit. Oh, I have to say this was a damn good purchase, though. So much nicer than Frenchy Pew Pews.
I bet.
And now you can farm you lots of friggin' ground targets and get you some goodies.
Yes. There's
No,
nothing
yeah.
unfortunately,
Oh,
I've got
guess
nothing.
what? He sees me. He's diving straight to the runway.
I can confirm this. He did act
Camp like a
once
little
as
bitch.
joke.
Yeah.
But then he went offline for 4 hours straight, and when he comes back, he's been permabanned for asking again while offline. How the fuck does he do that? He hadn't typed at all.
I don't know, man. I mean, I looked at the logs, and
He's a magician or something.
he must be.
Yeah.
Like I said, because I'm a mod, I've got access to the logs, and whatever, like what you've said checks out, but obviously I can't do anything about it.
It's just Tom.
Why, what's the drama?
Usual, and not
Basically, you know that Bard Squad thing that I showed you like
Yeah.
once? You said fuck this and then left. Pretty much, there's been a bit.
That's a lovely fire.
Oh, good.
What a pretty fire.
Tom
Lovely.
escalated.
And of course, 2 guys are jumping on it to try to kill steal it, but
At this point, I
I'm
wouldn't
not
care.
shocked. I don't care. He's diving to the deck trying to put out that fire, but it's not going out. He's gonna burn, baby, burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I was saying, Shadow.
Let's go Inferno. Yeah.
So,
there we go. 4
Bad
kills, top of the team.
Yeah.
one is a joke.
Yeah. And personally, I don't see a problem with it.
Yeah,
This is
fine by me.
like, I don't see a problem with it. But the trouble is,
Oh, I got box.
Oh.
Shh, shh. We gotta see. Here's a
Ooh,
good box.
I got
Come
one.
on, I haven't got a talisman in ages. Come on, give me a
SL
good
backups.
box.
it'd just be me if I get a talisman on the
Oh,
account.
shut
I'm
up.
not gonna use.
Don't you curse me.
SL.